The baby bull, Juan Diaz, here at FightFan.com. He was honored a little earlier tonight by Undefeated Magazine here in Houston, Texas, for being one of the area boxer of the year. Going back to 2008, giving that fight against Michael Katsidis, and then unfortunately dropping the knockout loss with Juan Manuel Marquez, a legend in the sport. Have you had time to reflect back on that loss?
Well, I've had time to reflect on both of my losses. You know, about a year ago I lost against Nate Campbell.
Right.
And almost a year later I get my second defeat. So it was a little crazy. You know, this last year has not been so good. I'm 1-2. You know, 2-1. You know, but I think I had time to reflect on my mistakes and everything I did wrong in those fights. So now I've learned, and I get to mature a little bit more and step in the ring and do it all over again. But this time do it better.
This past weekend you earned your Bachelor's of Arts in Political Science. Is that right?
Yes, sir. I got my Bachelor's in Political Science. Looking forward to going to law school and hopefully one day representing the great city of Houston in another way besides as a professional athlete.
Now, one of the great stories that I've heard about pursuing both things, your boxing career and your degree, is that you went with, I believe it was Willie Savannah. You spoke with him, and I think it was your trainer, Ronnie Shields.
Right.
And you let them know that, hey, listen, you know, I got to quit one. And Ronnie Shields abruptly told you, okay, quit boxing.
Right.
What was that like? And when exactly did this conversation take place? Do you recall?
Well, yeah, it was a couple of years ago. Actually, many years ago, man, almost a decade. I was 16, 17 years old, and I started making pretty good money. So I said, man, I don't need school. I don't need anything else. You know, I'm just gonna quit and concentrate on boxing. But thankfully, I listened to them, and they stayed on my butt with my parents as well. And I listened, and it worked out great because years later, here I am, a successful professional boxer and with a degree.
Now, looking forward, have there been any plans laid out for your next bout, or any opponents possible, any negotiations or discussions taking place?
Anything yet? Nah, nothing yet. As of right now, I have a tentative August 22nd, but it's not for sure. You know, right now we're just working on the deal and see if what opponents HBO will let me fight or will approve.
Now, you're the last person you fought, Juan Manuel Marquez. He is now moving up in weight considerably to take on Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Right.
How do you assess that match, given the fact that you've already faced him and you've followed him throughout his career?
I think that Juan Manuel Marquez is a great fighter. He has great skills, great talent, but I think that he's moving up a little too fast, and I think that he's stepping up against the #1 pound-for-pound fighter, and I think that I look at Mayweather taking the victory on this one.
Excellent. And any final questions, remarks? I mean, remarks that you want to give out to fans or anyone you want to thank?
Well, it's been a long road for me as far as my education and boxing, and here I am, 25 years old, just graduated from college, looking forward to becoming a world champion again. So I want to thank them for all their help and support that they've provided me throughout the years.
Thank you very much. Juan Diaz here, FightFan.com.